workers of this country. And secondly, I was lecturing for several years in industrial relations at the University of Guyana. So I have deep sympathies for the union. As a matter of fact, some people believe I'm more pro-union than pro-employer. At the university, I was both a part of management at one time and then a part of the union at another time. So I can appreciate the amount of work that has gone into building this labor college. It is undoubtedly a major investment on the part of a trade union in Guyana, and it demonstrates its vision and its commitment to its membership and indeed to Guyana as a whole, to be able to put so much money, and we've heard the sum, $110 million into this labor college. But that is expected of a union like GAWU, which has a very rich history of success, achievement, and growth in membership. GAWU, like many of its sister unions the world over, began out of solidarity, unity, democracy, and representation of the working class. And with this labor college now, we will have a strong institutionalization of labor education. And this gives me great satisfaction as Minister of Education, because this is another block, another building block for education in Guyana. And this, I'm almost certain, will contribute to greater access to education, a broad education, albeit with a focus on labor education in our country. Now, the President has indeed mentioned that it is the intention to ensure that quality educational programs are mounted here. And this is very, very important. We cannot dilute the quality of the education in this college, which means that the resource personnel will have to be carefully selected. And I know that the principal has already been selected, and he has a history of education at the University of Guyana in particular. So I think the Labor College is in good hands already. But it's now to organize it properly, to build the library with its resources. And in this regard, the Ministry of Education is committed to helping in providing some of the literature, resource material, when called upon so to do. We want to see a good library here. It is important for unions to build capacity and to strengthen itself, because in these modern times, as I would say, it seems as though employers are getting the upper hand. That is from my own perspective. And I know Minister Nadir has spoken about the tripartite committee and how many meetings they've had. But unions have to build capacity. They have to educate the membership. And in this way, not only in labor education, I've noted the brochure that has been circulated talks about things like trade unionism and the labor laws and these things. But more than that, we have to ensure that a broader-based education is offered. Because in the complex negotiations with management, you need skills. And this is what I was doing several decades ago. You need skills to counter the arguments that management will put forward. And in this regard, you need programs in general management. You need financial management in particular, the reading of balance sheets, short programs in this, the financial statements, and so on. Civic education is also important and accounting. These are all important areas which I'm quite sure that the college will embark upon, and it will need assistance. And as I said, the Ministry of Education stands ready to offer the assistance. In one area in particular, I would like to see emphasis placed in the labor education aspect is in collective bargaining. We have to strengthen collective bargaining in Guyana. That is important. And GAWU must never allow the management to get the upper hand. And therefore, they need to ensure that the membership is well educated to ensure a balance between labor and management. Because unless that is done, it will be unfair practices that can result. And management will, of course, rule the order of the day. So that is very, very important. We have to restore collective bargaining in our country. And I want really to see the Labour College placing a lot of emphasis on this negotiation skills building as a part of this Labour College. And when I talk about skills building, not only in labour education, but the college must also embark on a training program in IT skills. This is important. And in its curriculum delivery, I would like to see over time, over the next 2, 3, 4 years, that in the various centers in this country, that you have online trade union programs and other programs. Because many of the membership may not be able to come here, notwithstanding that you have a dormitory. And therefore, you need to, in this 21st century, to have online programs. Again, the ministry through NSERT, I'm quite sure, with the building of partnerships and the networking that the ILO director has called for, strengthening partnerships with the IDCE, University of Guyana, NSERT, the Ministry of Education, and so on, that this can be achieved. You will need help, and we're prepared to offer that help. So as I end here, I want to offer the services of the Ministry of Education to help this Labour College to move forward, because I see it as an important development for education as a whole in Guyana. Thank you very much.